Imagine waking up one day, the sun barely peeking over the horizon, and realizing that everything you thought you knew about wealth, success, and the very nature of life is about to be shattered in the most extraordinary way. In that quiet, pre-dawn moment, a single thought emerges, a thought so electrifying, it sends tremors through your entire being. What if the secrets of the world's greatest investor, Warren Buffett, aren't just a recipe for making money, but the very blueprint for a life of clarity, purpose, and unyielding success? And as the world sleeps, you start to grasp the enormity of that revelation, a revelation that is about to transform the way you see not just money, but the intricate interplay of risk, opportunity, and the relentless pursuit of value. In the next few minutes, your mind will be open to a journey where every twist and turn, every insight and paradox is meticulously crafted to break the chains of conventional thinking. This is not merely an exploration of financial strategy, it is an odyssey into the human spirit, a quest to decode the principles that allowed a man with modest beginnings to rewrite the rules of the game entirely. We are about to dive deep into the mind of Warren Buffett, a man whose investments are as legendary as his uncanny ability to see beyond the noise of the marketplace into a realm where simplicity meets genius. Close your eyes for a moment and picture a world where every decision is made with the clarity of purpose that comes from understanding value in its purest form. A world where success is not a fleeting flash in the pan, but a slow, deliberate accumulation of wisdom, patience, and insight. Warren Buffett didn't become a titan overnight. His journey was paved with rigorous discipline, an almost mystical understanding of risk, and a relentless commitment to investing in businesses that were built to last. And what if I told you that these same principles can be applied to every facet of your life? What if the strategies that propelled Buffett to unimaginable heights can serve as a guiding light for you, whether you're building a business, navigating personal challenges, or simply striving to live a life that's rich in purpose? As we step into this narrative, let your heart pound with anticipation. The story you're about to hear is not just about numbers and balance sheets. It's about uncovering the hidden forces that drive success and using them to reshape your destiny. Every word, every pause, every carefully crafted sentence is designed to trigger a cascade of revelations in your mind. There is an undeniable power in these ideas, a power that, once unleashed, can set you on a path where you see opportunities, where others see obstacles, where every risk becomes a stepping stone to greater achievement. Now, imagine sitting at a weathered wooden desk in a quiet, sunlit study where the only sounds are the soft rustling of pages and the distant hum of the world outside. In this space, the wisdom of Warren Buffett comes alive, not as dry financial advice, but as a vibrant, breathing philosophy that challenges everything you thought you knew. His journey is a testament to the power of patience, the belief that time itself is a friend to those who understand its value. Buffett's approach to investing is deeply rooted in the notion of intrinsic value, the idea that every company, every asset, holds a hidden worth that transcends its market price. And it is this notion that we are about to unravel, thread by meticulous thread, until you see clearly the connection between knowing the worth of something and unlocking its full potential. As we traverse this narrative, you will come to realize that true mastery lies in the art of simplicity. Buffett's genius is not in the complexity of his strategies, but in his ability to strip away the superfluous, to focus on what truly matters, the underlying strength of a business, the quality of its management, and the long-term prospects that drive its success. And as you absorb these insights, you'll feel a stirring within, a sense of clarity that slowly begins to dissolve the fog of doubt and uncertainty that often clouds our decisions. It's a moment of epiphany, where the abstract becomes concrete, where every abstract concept is imbued with the power to change your life. Imagine the rush of adrenaline as you learn that the secret to lasting success is not found in chasing fleeting trends, but in patiently nurturing the seeds of value. Every investment, every decision, every calculated risk is like a carefully planted seed that, with time and care, blossoms into something extraordinary. This is the core of Buffett's philosophy, an unwavering belief that the best rewards come not from rapid-fire trades, but from long-term thinking, from seeing the world not as a series of short-term fluctuations, but as an intricate tapestry of opportunities waiting to be woven into a legacy of wealth and impact. Feel the intensity of this revelation as you realize that the principles of value investing are not confined to the realm of finance. They are universal, applicable to every aspect of your life. Whether you're choosing a career, building a relationship, or pursuing a passion, the same fundamental truths apply. Seek out what is undervalued, nurture it with patience and care, and watch as it transforms into something far greater than you could have ever imagined. This is the transformational power of perspective, the ability to see beyond the surface, to uncover hidden gems in the most unlikely places, and to forge a path that is uniquely your own. In the midst of this narrative, there comes a moment, a pivotal twist, that forces you to reconsider everything you once took for granted. Picture yourself standing at a crossroads, with two divergent paths stretching out before you. On one path lies the familiar, the safe, the predictable. On the other lies the unknown, the risky, the potential for extraordinary reward. For most, the choice is obvious. Stick with what is known. But for those who dare to dream, who understand that true greatness lies just beyond the boundaries of comfort, the unknown is not a threat. It is an invitation to embrace uncertainty, to venture boldly into uncharted territory, and to discover that the greatest rewards are reserved for those willing to take a leap of faith. Now let your mind wander to a moment of profound introspection. Imagine being in a room filled with echoes of past decisions, each one a lesson etched into the fabric of your being. In this room, the ghost of every missed opportunity and every misstep lingers like a shadow, urging you to learn, to adapt, to evolve. And then, in a burst of clarity, you realize that these very failures are the stepping stones to your ultimate success. They are not marks of defeat, but badges of honor. Proof that you dared to try, that you had the courage to risk it all in pursuit of something greater. This is the essence of Buffett's philosophy, the understanding that every setback is a lesson, every failure a stepping stone to a future where success is measured not in short-term gains, but in the enduring legacy of resilience and wisdom. As the narrative unfolds, you begin to see the intricate dance between risk and reward, a dance choreographed with the precision of a master strategist. The key to this dance lies in the art of discerning what is truly valuable, in recognizing that the market, with all its chaos and noise, often obscures the real potential that lies beneath the surface. Buffett's method is simple yet profound. He focuses on businesses that are built to last, companies with a competitive edge so strong that they weather economic storms like titans. These are companies that embody the timeless principles of quality, integrity, and sustainable growth. And as you absorb this insight, you feel a surge of determination, a resolve to seek out these hidden treasures in your own life, to apply the same rigorous standards to everything you do, and to create a future that is defined not by fleeting success, but by enduring value. In this journey, you will encounter a series of powerful questions that are designed not merely to provoke thought, but to spark a revolution within your mind. What does it truly mean to invest in something that matters? How do you distinguish between noise and signal in a world awash with information? And perhaps, most importantly, how do you cultivate the patience and discipline required to see the bigger picture when the allure of quick gains beckons from every corner? These are not just questions for investors. They are questions for anyone who has ever dared to dream, for anyone who has ever questioned the status quo in search of a deeper truth. And then there is the heart of the matter, a moment of revelation so intense that it changes everything. Picture yourself standing at the edge of a vast ocean, the waves crashing against the shore in a relentless rhythm. Each wave is a reminder that the forces of nature, much like the forces of the market, are both unpredictable and awe-inspiring. But in that moment, you understand that the secret to mastering these forces is not to resist them, but to harness their energy, to ride the waves with skill and determination, and to transform the chaos into a symphony of opportunity. This is the ultimate lesson of Buffett's Way, a lesson that transcends the confines of finance and speaks to the very core of human potential. As the narrative surges forward, the tension builds, each moment more electrifying than the last. You are drawn deeper into a world where every detail matters, where every word is imbued with the power to shift paradigms and ignite passions. The pace is relentless, a high-octane journey that leaves no room for complacency. Every insight is a spark, every twist a catalyst for change, and with each passing second, you feel the weight of history and the promise of a future that is waiting to be claimed by those bold enough to seize it. In the midst of this cinematic journey, you find yourself questioning long-held beliefs. The conventional wisdom that has shaped your understanding of success is laid bare, its limitations exposed by the sheer brilliance of a mind that sees beyond the obvious. Buffett's approach is not about chasing trends or succumbing to the fickleness of market sentiment. It is about unwavering conviction, about understanding that true success is measured not in the number of trades made, but in the quality of the decisions that pave the way for a lifetime of prosperity. And as you grapple with these ideas, you begin to see that the real battle is not fought in the stock market, but within the confines of your own mind, where fear and doubt often conspire to keep you tethered to mediocrity. There is a moment, a sudden, unexpected twist, where the narrative takes a sharp turn, revealing a secret that few ever notice. Imagine a scene where the lights dim, and the only sound is the steady beat of a drum, a heartbeat that echoes the pulse of every decision you've ever made. In that moment, the veil is lifted, and you see clearly the intricate interplay between risk and reward, between ambition and humility. It is here that you understand the true meaning of value investing, a concept that is as much about self-awareness as it is about financial acumen. The realization hits you like a bolt of lightning. The most valuable asset you possess is not the money in your bank account, but the wisdom and clarity that come from understanding who you are and what you truly stand for. In this grand tapestry of ideas and inspiration, the true essence of Warren Buffett's Way is revealed, not as a rigid formula for financial success, but as a living, breathing philosophy that challenges you to rise above the ordinary, to embrace the extraordinary, and to forge a path that is uniquely your own. The narrative you have just experienced is more than a recitation of principles. It is a call to action, an invitation to step into the arena of greatness with unbridled confidence and unwavering resolve. It is a reminder that the journey to lasting success is not marked by instant gratification or ephemeral trends, but by a deep, abiding commitment to the values that truly matter. As you let these ideas sink in, consider the immense power that lies in every decision you make. The road ahead may be fraught with challenges, but with the wisdom of Buffett's philosophy as your guide, you have the tools to navigate even the stormiest seas. Embrace the art of discernment, the strength to withstand the noise of the crowd, and the courage to follow a path that may not always be popular, but is undeniably true to your vision. Every moment is an opportunity to unlock new insights, to take one more step toward a future where the pursuit of value becomes the cornerstone of a life well lived. The journey doesn't end here. It is merely the spark that ignites a lifelong quest for wisdom and excellence. Allow the rhythm of these lessons to pulse through your veins, fueling every endeavor with the kind of energy that transforms ordinary actions into extraordinary outcomes. Reflect on the legacy of a man who turned modest beginnings into a monumental empire, and let that reflection serve as a constant reminder that greatness is within your reach. The blueprint is laid out before you, simple yet profound. and it calls on you to harness the power of patience, to trust in the slow, deliberate unfolding of value, and to build a future that is as enduring as it is remarkable. Now, as the cinematic journey draws to its close, take a deep breath and let the gravity of this transformation settle in. The lessons of the Warren Buffett Way are not merely strategies to be applied in the boardroom. They are principles to be woven into the very fabric of your existence. They challenge you to view life through a prism of possibility, to see every setback as a precursor to triumph, and to embrace the notion that every moment is a chance to redefine what it means to succeed. This is your invitation to reimagine the world, to step boldly into a realm where the power of long-term thinking reigns supreme, and to join a legacy of visionaries who dared to believe that the true measure of success lies in the relentless pursuit of excellence. In the echo of these final words, you are left with a stirring call, a call to awaken the dormant potential within you, to seize the reins of your destiny, and to embark on a journey where every day is an opportunity to create, to innovate, and to leave an indelible mark on the world. The wisdom encapsulated in these moments is a treasure beyond measure, a guide that will lead you through the labyrinth of life with a steady hand and an unwavering spirit. And as you set forth on this path, remember that the true essence of success is not found in a single moment of brilliance, but in the continuous, deliberate act of choosing value, integrity, and purpose over the fleeting allure of immediate gratification. So I leave you with this final thought. In a world where shortcuts and quick fixes often tempt us away from the path of true greatness, dare to be different. Dare to trust in the process of deep, intentional growth. Dare to invest in yourself with the same fervor and conviction that has propelled the likes of Warren Buffett to unimaginable heights. For, in the end, the most powerful script is not the one written on these pages, but the one you write with every decision, every risk taken, every moment of courage that defines your journey. Let this be the turning point, a moment when you decide to step into your power, to embrace the slow, steady rhythm of lasting success, and to build a legacy that will inspire generations to come. Every word you've heard is an invitation to look beyond the surface, to seek out the hidden value in every challenge, and to believe that greatness is not reserved for the few, but is attainable by anyone who dares to dream with eyes wide open. As you move forward from this moment, carry with you the burning realization that the strategies and insights of Warren Buffett are not just relics of a bygone era, but timeless truths that continue to shape the future for those who are bold enough to pursue them. The journey may be long, and the road may be winding, but with each step, you are crafting a story of resilience, of determination, and of unwavering faith in the transformative power of value. Now, as the echoes of this narrative fade into the night, remember that this is only the beginning. The ideas that have taken root in your mind are seeds that, nurtured by patience and conviction, will grow into a forest of success that spans generations. Let this moment serve as a clarion call to action, a call that challenges you to engage, to debate, and to share these transformative insights with everyone you know. Because when you spread the wisdom of a lifetime, when you ignite conversations that challenge the status quo, you become a catalyst for change, a beacon of inspiration in a world hungry for authenticity and purpose. And so, I urge you, look back on this journey not as a mere lecture, but as the spark that ignited a fire deep within your soul, a fire that will drive you to explore new horizons, to push beyond your limits, and to embrace a future where every decision is infused with the power of lasting value. The path to greatness is not paved with shortcuts. It is carved by the relentless pursuit of truth, by the courage to stand apart from the crowd, and by the unwavering belief that your potential is as limitless as the ideas that have been shared with you today. As you close your eyes tonight and drift into a peaceful sleep, let the words you've heard linger like a gentle promise, a promise that tomorrow holds the possibility of new beginnings, of opportunities waiting to be seized, and of a life that is rich with purpose and brilliance. And when you awaken, may you do so with a renewed sense of determination, armed with the wisdom of the ages and the courage to forge your own destiny. This is more than just a script. It is a revolution in thought, a manifesto for anyone who has ever dared to dream of a better, bolder future. It is an invitation to live life with passion, to invest in what truly matters, and to create a legacy that will resonate through the corridors of time. Embrace the journey, celebrate every victory, learn from every setback, and above all, remember that the power to shape your future lies within you. The insights of Warren Buffett are not just about wealth. They are about the wealth of the human spirit, the richness of a life well lived, and the boundless possibilities that await those who dare to see the world through eyes unclouded by doubt. So go forth, inspired and empowered, and let your journey be defined by the relentless pursuit of excellence. Engage with these ideas, share them passionately, and watch as they spark a movement that transforms not only your life, but the lives of everyone around you. In the grand tapestry of existence, your story is one of infinite potential, a story waiting to be written with the ink of courage, the paper of possibility, and the timeless wisdom of those who have dared to dream before you. This is your moment. This is your invitation. And as you take your first step on the path to a future filled with promise, remember that every choice, every investment, every decision is a brushstroke on the canvas of your destiny. May you paint a masterpiece that echoes with the brilliance of a life truly well lived.